Aries, good to see you. We are here to tap into your collective frequency and just see what's coming in for you. These are timeless messages. You receive the memo when you're meant to, and it's for any significant Aries placement, as well as if you have a prominent placement in that first house or you're a Libra rising, which makes you an Aries descendant. So let's just get right into it and see what is coming in for you, Aries. What is the memo from Spirit for you, Aries? Let's check it out. All right, we have a Page of Cups here. So this is some kind of news of an emotional nature coming in here. You may suspect news coming from this quarter. Could be a water sign energy. Pisces indications pretty strong, but it could also be Scorpio or Cancer. Doesn't have to be, but we call out the signs when they come in. People like that, you know, but just do be aware we can embody any of the signs at any time. We do have all the signs houses in our charts. All right, so let's just see, what is this news coming in? Well, quite a bit came out there, half the deck, man. All right, this is something that had come to a close. You made a very decisive choice about this matter. You brought it to a close. You could have Libra rising. This could be speaking very strongly to you. This could have also been connected to another air sign, could have been connected to a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I feel like you decided to separate yourself from a couple of people in this situation. You brought something to a close with the World here. You had to make a very decisive choice here. And I think that there was a situation where there was a lot that had become convoluted in this matter, and you just really weren't sure if this was the right option for you to pursue. I think there were quite a few options on the table. There may have been somebody that took kind of a very impulsive action at that time, raced forward, maybe fired off some words, you know, could have been words of love, could have been a declaration of love. Could have been just something very impulsive, wanting to come together with another person here. I see that. We've got Three of Cups. But it could be that there was somebody trying to intercept this offer. I got that, all right? You can see there were two that were preparing a toast here. They were coming together, and here comes somebody dive bombing the situation, trying to get in on that mix. And it could have sort of created some separation between you and this person here. Libra energy, really strong coming in here, I have to say. We've got the Queen of Swords. So yes, this is somebody who created distance between you and another, right? They dive bombed your situation. You could be dealing with any of the air sign energies with the World. You could also be dealing with fixed sign energy. That would be Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, pretty strong Aquarius indications here, okay? Could be dealing with a Leo rising as well. That would make them an Aquarius descendant. Also water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Big Scorpio indications, I have to say. You were hoping to see some kind of growth in a situation. You were wondering, should I invest in this relationship? But something came to an end here, and it had everything to do with a third party involvement in this situation with the death here. But is it really over, or is it just a ruse? Are two just plain dead here? I don't know, but there is somebody in this situation who's willing to stand and fight for what they feel is their new beginning, and they are hell-bent on charging forward here. Big, you know, Freya energy coming in here with the Chariot. This is also Cancer energy here, okay? So water signs factoring pretty strongly in this situation. We also know whatever's going down here, it's emotional in nature, all right? Let's check it out. How is this situation developing? What's going on in this situation, all right? So this is kind of like a review of this situation, but what's happening now? I mean, there was some funny business here. Somebody definitely did some lying, cheating, stealing in this situation with the Seven of Swords, okay? So somebody did, you know, pull something on the slide here. What was this underhanded activity going on here. Oh, Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody was giving the wand to somebody else. Okay, this looks like hookup energy. Okay, somebody was getting it in on the side. Yeah, and it caused something to go out of balance here, and they're wanting to bring it back into balance again. They're hoping they can bring it into alignment. This might have gone down back in the fall is when this really kicked off, or when things went really south in this connection. Give some more details here, please. Give some more details here, please. You know, there might be concerns too. You might be concerned that somebody's still got a third party in the mix or somebody in the mix. I mean, these indications so far look a little sus, but we see Four of Swords here, okay? So I do feel like there's a time out in this situation. Something's been put on ice, all right? So maybe somebody's trying to master their impulses. We got the Queen of Pentacles here, bottom of the deck energy, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, pondering something here, trying to figure something out. I want to know what's up with this character too. Tell me what you can about this Queen of Pentacles over here. What's going on with this Queen of Pentacles in this situation? What's going on with the Queen of Pentacles in this situation here? You may have chosen to kind of like focus on your stability. You might have been really focused on your work, you know, maybe getting that coin, just getting yourself in a good position. This could have been something that was happening, you know, behind your back, and you knew that there had been disruption in a connection. And so you became very sort of like focused on taking care of yourself, making sure that your needs were met. Yeah, I mean, there definitely was something that really got spoiled here due to interference from an outside party. This could even be an affair that happened on the job in some cases, okay? But something really made you look at yourself in this situation, really consider your position, start thinking about your stability, also thinking about the way you were moving, what you should commit to, what you should invest in. You were definitely feeling a sense of disappointment. You were wanting to heal something here. There's still reflecting back on this, but I see that there's a coming together right here, but there's still reflection on what happened in the past. And it could be sort of reticence to be fully in on a situation because you know what happened before, okay? Here you are, bottom of the deck energy, King of Wands. I feel like you're still really staying in your independent energy here. You could have also been dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I mean, it pretty much looks like we got just about everybody on the board here, okay? You really could be dealing with anybody in this situation. I see that. I also feel like there's been some illusions in this situation, and there's also been times when you sort of desire to, you know, sort of focus on the fantasy rather than the reality of the situation. It might have been easier to kind of escape than really look at what was, you know, kind of put on those rose-colored glasses there rather than really look at what was going down, the truth of the situation, which was there was a lot of conflict there, okay? And there definitely were other options in play. You know, there possibly was just too many cooks in the kitchen, and that's what spoiled the pot before. But I do see there's a desire to turn something around here with the Magician coming into the Eight of Cups. This is your energy, or somebody in this situation does. There is a desire to turn a situation around. Somebody realized that they didn't really want to head in that direction. They're choosing the path of heart now. And they do want to come forward and make an offer. Aries energy there with the Magician. This could also be an Aquarius, okay? Strong Aquarius indications all throughout this read, like super strong. Somebody could have a very strong Aquarius placement in their chart that you're dealing with here, okay? Or they could be a Leo rising, strong Leo significator too, I have to say. And they're wanting to, you know, have another chance. They're wanting to revive this, and they want to make an offer. I do think you're going to hear from this person, but I think you're really going to have suspicions on this. You're not going to be so sure if you want to let down your guard to this, especially because you're finally in a place where you're feeling pretty good independently. I see that. I see financially you're doing good. Something you've been investing your time and energy in is progressing, like you're seeing growth. You're finally in a place where, you know, you're feeling really good, like you're firing off on all cylinders. Mind, body, spirit. Things feel a lot more balanced and in a place of, you know, being in your strength than you have for a long time. And I don't think you necessarily want to compromise that. I mean, I see you here, big emperor energy. This is what we like to see. You are definitely in your energy here, and I don't think you want to sacrifice it for nothing, okay? So there is something really to strongly be considered here. I don't think you're necessarily willing to give up your independent position at this time. I'm not so sure about that. Give me some details about this with the Emperor here. What's this Emperor got cooking? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're just like, you know, laying down your foundation. I see you're willing to kind of like take your time in a situation. You're not in any rush. You're not in any rush. I think it's because you're reviewing what you dealt with before. I like seeing this energy for you because with this Knight of Pentacles, it's like you're enjoying the journey. You're not so rushing ahead, maybe like you would have been in the past. There's something here where you're kind of slow in your roll, but you might be dealing with somebody who wants to, you know, get things moving a little quicker. Yeah, they might be kind of putting on the pressure, like, let's move this forward. I thought you wanted to invest in this. Like, let's go. It's go time. Let's go now. I do feel like somebody is trying to put a lot of pressure to move things forward more quickly. And you're kind of like, look, I'm busy with work. I'm busy with laying down my foundation. I want to make sure this is really going to work. I want to make sure this is balanced out. Okay. And there's something you're taking your time with here. I don't see you moving forward, you know, faster than like 2 months. You know, there's at least going to be a 2-month window here before you really start advancing in a particular direction. I feel like until then, you're kind of like holding the line. You know, you don't want to be put in the same situation you were before. There was a lot of fires to put out, and you don't want to go back to the same kind of scenario. And you know, there was a lot hidden there. There's a lot that, you know, has been done in the dark, and you're waiting for some of that stuff to come to light because you feel like you don't got the full picture in a situation. This could be in relation to a Pisces or a Cancer. Again, I feel like water is what's approaching you. It's coming from the water. It's coming from the emotions. It's like somebody wanting to make an emotional offer. This is either somebody who's like Leo rising or somebody who has like Leo's coming in pretty strong too with the world there. Taurus indications coming in pretty strong as well. These seem to be like the two big indications here. I think you rushed before Cancer as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, all the water signs coming in pretty strong, and Taurus indications coming in pretty strong here, as well as Leo being one of the fixed sign energies. Okay. So I think in the past you would have rushed ahead with something, but there's been something here that revealed some kind of deception, some kind of foul play in the situation. Something didn't feel right. You could have been dealing with another fire sign energy, especially Leo. Leo coming through really strong in this matter. Okay. And there's something here about, you know, that things weren't right in the past. And there's a need for more to come to light, I feel, because there has been some betrayal here with the Five of Swords, right? There are a couple people here who feel like they got away with something pretty strongly. And you got to pick what side you're on in this situation. Somebody could feel like you're playing this role too. I could see it could work both ways. There could be some mirroring energy here. Give some more details, and then I'm going to move on to another deck. And we're going to get an idea about some of these characters on the board. There might be more than just one other character here. You know, this might be beyond a third-party situation. I'm seeing quite a few energies out here. All right. Normally, I would say, well, maybe this is a journey of Empress to Emperor. I mean, I see the Emperor here, but what I don't see is the Empress energy yet, all right? So this could be that if, you know, you're the feminine in this situation, you sort of feel like you were put in a position where you weren't really valued. You weren't really appreciated in this situation, all right? And you're waiting for an emperor. You feel like you've been dealing with a king of wands. You're like, where's the emperor? So in other words, you feel like somebody who's just really wanted to be in their independent energy. They weren't really all in with you. They weren't fully committed with you. You may still have doubts. You may still have suspicions. You may feel like you don't know everything, that there's more to learn here. I would say likely there is more to learn here, and the way you're moving is pretty smart in that situation. If you're the masculine in this situation, you feel like you had your time wasted by empty promises, like somebody told you they would really show up, and then when push came to shove, they fell short. They didn't take the actions they said they would to meet you in that space, and maybe you risked a lot. And now you just got back to the place of building back everything you lost. It might have been something that really rocked your stability. It could have affected you on the home front. It could have affected you financially, okay? It could have affected a real solid relationship too, you know? Maybe it caused interference in a connection that there was a real stable base, and you gambled it, you know, you gambled it. Yeah, we got high priestess energy here, okay? Pisces energy coming in really strong, and Cancer as well. And I do feel like this was something that was hidden. Yep, and we got King of Cups coming in with that too, all right? So I know strong water sign energy factoring in here that created some sense of disappointment, some sense of separation, right? Definitely hidden. Secret. Okay, this was done on the down low for sure. And I don't know. I don't know. This is very interesting energy. So I'm still trying to figure out here what this means for you. It's like, okay, we know there's been some stuff going on here. Well, this is because you got an energy coming forward towards you pretty quickly here. And I think you may view this character as the devil. All right. And in this situation, the devil is in the details, all right? So don't gloss over things. It's the little things you should pay attention to in this situation. You could have a competitor in this situation. It's two in this situation too. And this could be kind of a player sort of energy. Somebody who moves fast, all right? And somebody is wanting somebody to get caught up here, all right? They're wanting to get caught up and maybe prevent two from having a brand new beginning, all right? A fresh start. So you don't want to gloss over things at this time. I feel whoever this is who's coming in to sort of intercede here, it's like they want to insert themselves before two can kind of get on the same page. This person wants to move really fast too. So I feel like that's a key in your situation, is kind of, if you want to have the balance in this situation, you don't want to blow it, don't rush ahead. Don't allow yourself to be thrown out of balance either. Don't move forward more quickly than feels right to you, okay? Because there's some more details you need to get in this situation. All right, I want to pull out, I think, the shadow light playing cards here to get some more information in this matter. All right. So we got just about everybody here. You can be dealing with just about anybody, I have to say. But whoever's approaching you, they're coming in with a lot of heat, all right? A lot of heat, a lot of passion. They want to move things forward quickly, but bottom of the deck energy. Something's hidden here. Be careful about signing on the dotted line in this situation. There's hidden clauses. There's stuff you don't know about. You don't have the full story. There's still more here that needs to be discovered. Okay? Tell Aries what they need to know in this situation. What's hidden in this situation currently? Okay? We see a basis of the matter. So you're dealing with a situation where you know that there was stuff that wasn't right back there. And, you know, some people feel that you're in this position. There could be a little bit of mirroring. Maybe you both have made mistakes in a situation, okay? And maybe you're now ready to, you know, just stay in a place where however you move forward, you want to stay in your strength. You don't want to do something that's going to throw you out of balance or cause you problems with your stability, especially your financial stability in your home. Like I feel that really strongly here. That seems to be what's coming in, like the practicalities. I also feel like you're really working on something for yourself. I feel like you're trying to stay in a place of valuing yourself and you're not willing to just sort of like sacrifice like you would have in the past. Okay, so there's something here where you're really, you know, trying to just slow down a little bit. And I do think it's smart. This person will put on the pressure. There is something coming in here, okay, with the 3 of clubs. It took a while to get here, okay? And it is something you've been wanting. You've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for this to come in. You've been hoping this would come in. This is what everything hinges on. But let's find out what's going on. What's going on? We know that this offer is going to come in too. This person's going to want to heal things with you, or, you know, present some invitation to, you know, maybe try again. Can we try again? Can we see if we can work this out? Okay. I feel like this is somebody coming in with a lot of passion, a lot of intensity. And they may even present something like, hey, let's go on a trip together, or, you know, this person wants to move things forward very rapidly, I would say. In some cases, this person wants to like run off and get hitched, but I'd be very careful about that because there's a lot hidden in this scenario. And just as I said that, the Discover, Learn, and Play card came out on the top of the deck. So yeah, there's more you need to discover here. I would, you know, be careful. That might look really appealing to some of you, but you really could get yourself in a bind with the 8 of spades here, all right? So don't put yourself in a negative position just because, you know, this seems like it's your wish fulfillment here with the 2 of hearts. There's a lot of heavy-duty shadow aspects operating in this situation. And this could be connected to a Queen of Diamonds in the shadow, all right? Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. In the shadow, this is somebody who's very focused on money, status, advancing at all costs, okay? This could also be somebody's ex, okay? This could be like an ex-wife. This could be somebody they lived with, somebody they had an established relationship with who's a little bitter. There's something here that can be very problematic in this situation and that is actually creating blockages in this situation. For some, it's a mother, it's a baby's mother, okay? This coming in, maybe there's a mother that doesn't approve of this connection and this causes problems. It could be an earth sign energy. It could be the mother of an earth sign, okay? This might be what's causing some issues with moving forward in the way you want, okay? Let's see what's going on here. Give me more details about this. This could be somebody who's just really wanting some kind of security, or they're wanting some monetary advancement. Maybe they want access to your money, and that's why they're wanting to push things ahead so quickly, you know? It's got those vibes like rushing off to get married or something like this, you know? I'd be leery of anybody trying to get you to move really quickly, especially when they were very reticent to commit in the past. That would be like huge red flag for me, I have to tell you, in this situation with the way this is coming out. Give me some more details about this. What is this? What is this? I know there's something here you've really been waiting for it to come in for a long time. So I can see if you were waiting for this person like fully show up and commit. If they're all of a sudden like, I'm in, but in order for this to go through, like, you know, you need to go and, you know, make it official. You need to marry me like now, you know, the time is now. But look at this, man. Joker in reverse with the dollar signs here in the shadow. Nope, 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 nope. This person wants to get their hands on some kind of stability that you have built for yourself, and they will take you to the cleaners. You will regret it. You will end up in the hole in this situation. This person is bent on betrayal with the 5 of Spades here. Whoever this Queen of Diamonds is, this is not a trustworthy character in this situation. Not at all. With the 4 of Diamonds, they are after your security. In fact, they want to destabilize it, I have to tell you. But they're coming forward like they're making a solid offer. And again, this could revolve around a commitment. And in some cases, it revolves around a commitment to invest in some kind of business project, okay? They got some idea. They want to partner with you on it, and they want you to invest in it. And maybe at one point you were interested in doing this because you were attracted to this person, or, you know, maybe this was even an office romance, or there was some kind of romantic connection there. So this could be an ex of yours that's wanting you to invest in something financially with them too. It's something that would require some kind of like legalities. You know, you definitely would have to sign something on the dotted line. This could also be a mother, okay? And you may have had, you know, a soft spot for this person because there was affection there. So I see it being a mother or a baby's mama, okay? But there's a lot you need to look into here before you're so quick to sign on the dotted line, because there's hidden elements here that could take you to the cleaners. I got that. And then you'll be pissed with the King of Clubs in the shadow. Oh, you will be angry. You will be angry because it's going to create a major ending in your life, okay? You need to be mindful of this. I feel like there's something here that's wanting to be protected for you, but as far as you investing in this, I don't think this is a good idea at all. With the 7 of Diamonds coming up in the shadow, you will feel betrayed, okay? You will. You'll feel betrayed in this situation. And it's better off letting this opportunity pass you by with the 3 of Clubs here in the shadow, because it's not all it's cracked up to be. This person will stab you in the back. I have to say, they will. They will. So if you've been having these feelings like, I don't know, I still feel like I feel a little guarded, this doesn't feel quite right to me, I don't want to end up in a tight spot, I would really stick to your guns there, because it's not your imagination. You're feeling the energy of a particular situation here. And it could be that this person actually wants to get you like seriously caught up. They may even want to turn the scales of justice on you, I have to say, and get you in trouble, you know? Or what this person wants to do, what they're trying to get you invested in, it actually could get you into legal trouble. I see that. This is not the way forward with the 2 of Clubs here coming up in the shadow. I think you need to do what you've been doing. And don't get, you know, taken in by any kind of like get rich quick schemes, or investing in this person's idea because you know, you have a soft spot for them. I feel like it's really going to put you in a bad spot, especially financially. It looks like it could set you back, okay? You look like you're finally in a place where you're really stable, you know, you're feeling better. You're starting to take care of your health, mind, body, spirit. You've been working on something. You've built up a certain level of a foundation for yourself, and somebody wants to come in here and play on your affection, your fondness for them, the connection you've had, and they want to rock that. They want to take advantage of it. All right. And I have to say, you should refrain with that Ace of Wands coming up in reverse. It's not the right time to take any kind of impulsive action. So I do have a romantic piece, like maybe somebody's finally offering a commitment, and they wouldn't commit before, but now they're like, oh, I'm all in. Let's run off to Vegas and get married. I would be really leery of that. You will regret it. You will. You will. You will. 4 of Spades in the shadow. This is like, don't do it. Do not. Do not. You got to really trust, okay? 4 of Spades in the light. There's other things going on in this situation that you're not aware of, but you will become aware of it. There's also other options for you that are much better that you can't see right now, but those options will come to light, and you need to sort of like slow your roll and let this pass you by. If it wants to be so pressurized, and it's if you're getting this like sort of like this oh gosh, what is that called? I'm trying to remember what it's called. If somebody's really putting your feet to the fire, you know, and they're saying either you act now or forget about it, then you should tell them forget about it. Yep. You should tell them forget about it. It's so bugging me that I can't remember the word for that. Somebody's really trying to like put you in a tight spot where it's like you either do it now or you don't get it, you know. And it's like, fine, I don't get it then. I really feel like that is the correct answer in this situation, because they're trying to strong arm you into a situation where you're going to end up on the losing end of that deal. I have to tell you, that's how it's coming out. You're better taking, you know, the slow, sure route, because what you do want will come in for you, but it's not going to come in like this. No, it's not going to come in like this. Why is this person putting so much pressure? We'll clarify it again. Why is this person going to be putting so much pressure on Aries? What's this about? Why is this person going to be putting so much pressure on Aries? What is their motivation for this? What is this really about? Why are they trying to rush Aries to act now or else? Anything else with that? Okay. Ooh, and landed on both of those top cards, so we'll take those two. It's because this person is dealing with some kind of loss on their end. They're in a bind, okay? This person is dealing with some kind of disappointment. They don't got what they need, and so they want to get it from you. Yep, and that's why they're making this offer. Okay, this is somebody trying to rush things forward on an emotional level. And it's somebody, you know, they're pulling that card. You know, they're playing on your affections. Water sign energy again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Landed on the top super awesome future card and the top rebels card here, sacred rebels. So I'm going to look at both of these because I feel like these are going to kind of clarify matters for you. Zombies. All right. Don't lose your head now. This is an old issue. You've dealt with this before. It's up to you if you want to go through another round of it again. You know, you can't just abandon your reasoning faculties right now because you really would like to see this, you know, have life breathed into it again, right? You've dealt with this situation before. You abandoned, you know, what your own wisdom was telling you. You forgot about your own intuitive, you know, knowledge of a situation, of a person, the way this thing goes. And you've abandoned it before, and it came back to haunt you. And that's what this is. It's an old problem cropping up again. This isn't done yet. What is already with you, what is already with you is where the transformation is. This is where your transformation is, in what's already with you. There's something about that. It's really interesting. It's like you're waiting for something to come in, right? You've been waiting for something to come in. You've wanted something to come in for a long time. What you've wanted to come in, though, is already with you. And that's why you need to be kind of leery when this offer comes in. It's from somebody that you've been disconnected from, okay? It's something old cropping up again. You've been in this position before. It bears similarity to a situation you've been in the past. And you would be wise to put a fork in this thing, man, because it is done and it should be done. But these people feel like okay, maybe it's more than one person. These people feel like they can, you know, manipulate you. they feel like they got some kind of power over you, you know, that they can work you, and you'll just like go right along with it, you know, and then the next thing you know, you'll be back in the same position again. You already had to, you know, pull yourself up out of this rut before. Don't wind yourself back there again, or you'll regret it. Okay? Everything you need for the transformation you're wanting to see in your life is already with you. It's all in you, okay? And I definitely just would not push something ahead of time, you know, before you really feel truly ready to step into it, because somebody's giving you an ultimatum. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's somebody giving you an ultimatum. Gosh, that was bugging me. I'm so glad I back around. It's somebody giving you an ultimatum. Don't deal with any ultimatums. No, you're not going to be rushed to transform something before you're truly ready. You got to wait for that signal to come from inside. And I do feel like there is something that's transforming here, and there's something really important coming into alignment for you. And it may be coming into alignment around a Leo, okay? There could be a Leo factoring into this situation. But there's something here about not rushing ahead, or else there will be regret in this situation. There's something you need to be mindful of here, okay? I'm going to do a cut of the deck energy here, and we'll close it out. Yeah, protect yourself from future disappointment by remembering what you already learned in the past, okay? Ace of Hearts in the shadow to the Five of Hearts here in the light, all right? If you push ahead here and you allow yourself to get locked into this thing and you sign on to this and you're blinded by your affections in a situation, your desire in a situation, or even just to redeem yourself in a situation where maybe you feel like you got played in the past, it's going to lead you to imbalance. And what you should really do is balance this out, you know? Balance this out and hold out for your true fulfillment and your happiness, which means you got to allow things to develop in their own time. Slow your roll. Don't rush ahead or you'll regret it, okay? So you'll know this when this comes in, and if you're wondering why this person is trying to push you to, you know, act so quickly, sign on the dotted line so quickly, invest in their business they want to start, or whatever this is, you know, go get married real quick. I mean, you need to really watch your back in this scenario, because there's something here that could actually land you in a lot of hot water, and you'll regret it. You'll be kicking yourself because you'll go, I knew I shouldn't have done it, and I did it, and now I'm screwed. And you won't have anybody to blame but yourself, right? So I think whatever approach you've been using thus far, just, you know, kind of taking care of the basics, really solidifying your foundation, getting yourself in a really good, strong place, that's what you should stick with. Because if you veer from that and you put the cart before the horse, you're really going to regret it. Put the cart before the horse. Some of you may be dealing with a Sagittarius, okay? It's just coming in. Or I think a Sagittarius, I think the house of Sagittarius, okay? So this could have something to do with travel. It could have something to do with investing in somebody's network, okay? There could be some kind of tech work connected to this, right? You just slow your roll. You won't regret it. If it's a legit offer, it's still going to be there, okay, when all comes out in the wash, all right? I just want to see what happens if Aries just kind of stays on track and continues to stay focused and doesn't take the bait. This feels like a baiting situation. It's sort of like somebody giving you everything that you wanted back there, but you know, there's definite strings attached and there's manipulation here. And they are issuing an ultimatum. I see your hesitancy. Like, you're kind of like, wait a minute, man. I kind of want to like slow my roll here, or I want to get a better view of the situation. And this person's really putting on the pressure, but you got to be aware of that. Like, they're putting on the pressure because this person's desperate. That's what I got. All right. Don't fall for it. You'll regret it. You will. And I think you should hedge that bet. If they're like, well, it's either now or never, then it's never, you know. And maybe it's kind of scary to say that, especially if it's something you really wanted for a long time. But I'm telling you, You're going to really, really be kicking yourself if you just throw caution to the wind. In this case, this is a situation that could land you in a lot of trouble. All right. Let's see what we got here. Yep. You're going to get a message, okay? So this news is going to come in. And this person is going to come through. Very friendly, very loyal, wanting to work things out. I do think you have fond feelings for this person. Do look for some important news coming around this. This is definitely something connected to finances, okay? And for you, you know, this does seem like a dream come true, I have to say, and it could be connected to a Taurus. But don't get let off on a wild goose chase or you'll regret it. Because there is the wizard at the wheel here. I feel like what you've been doing, if you stick on the tried and true, okay, it may be the old school way to do it, and you may be tired, but you need to make sure you're protecting your interests in this situation rather than getting led astray simply because, you know, somebody's plucking on your heartstrings and something sounds like, oh, that sounds like a dream come true. This is one of those things that, oh man, the way that came out, I can't make it up, man. The sun just came out in reverse. You could be dealing with a Leo in this situation, all right? You need to be aware of what you're doing here. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. You stand to lose big, all right? Especially financially. Especially financially. There's something really good that wants to come in here for you. But I see that for what amounts to some, you know, momentary gratification, or is the fulfillment of that wish you used to have, it ends up being something you really regret, okay? Cut of the deck energy. It's a temptation. I'm telling you, it's a temptation. And it's coming in through this message. So you got a test ahead of you, Aries. I hope you pass it. Don't forget this guidance that came in here. Anything that's going to put you under a lot of pressure and tell you got to move really fast or act now, or, you know, they're out the door. They never were in the